Hey you guys, welcome to my Venus through Sign series. This is for Venus in Cancer. So if in your birth chart Venus is in the sign of Cancer, this reading is for you. If you don't know where your Venus is placed, you can go to any free astrology website such as astro.com. Enter your birth information and it's going to generate a free birth chart. Don't worry about not knowing your exact birth time. You can put 12 p.m. and it should still work. And those of you that do know your exact birth time, also if you have Cancer as your 7th house, this message would apply to you. And yes, both your Sun and Venus can be sitting in the same sign. So let's go ahead and get started here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you do get some sort of clarity from it. All right, so we have the central issue, the heart of the matter, as the Judgment. We also have the Two of Wands, the Queen of Wands, Strength, Page of Cups, Ten of Cups, Two of Swords, and the Moon. Okay, so I'm feeling that someone is ready to come back into your life, or someone has something to say. There's some sort of unfinished business that you could have had with someone. Someone may have been watching you from afar, or planning to move forward, or planning on, reaching out to you. And I feel that when this person comes along, you're just going to look at them. You're like, they're just coming off as someone from your past, someone who may have been toxic. I feel like even though you are strongly attracted to this person, you're going to do everything that you can to prevent from getting back involved with this person. You might even be seeing their phone number and you could be ignoring their call, like I'm not answering that. I feel there's a need for you to listen to your intuition in regards to this situation. But I feel like you're ignoring this person, or you're turning your back on someone, especially if you've already moved on and you're in a relationship. Now, also keep in mind, this can go the other way around. Like you are trying to come back around into someone's lives because you feel like things aren't over or things haven't finished, but they're turning their back on you, and they just want to move forward with the relationship that they have. It's like they feel that what you all had was the past and it should just be left in the past. I also feel like there is some sort of secret that has come about. So someone may have revealed their feelings to you. And I'm also feeling like for some of you that have like an attraction to, the same sex, is feeling like maybe sometimes you feel like this is a big secret and you don't want to share that with anyone, except for, the person that you're attracted to. Or maybe you are wanting to express this with them, but it scares you that you feel this way. So for some of you, I feel like you could be struggling with the fact that, you're attracted to someone who is the same sex, and you're looking at it from maybe a biblical point of view or a religious point of view, where you feel like this person is just temptation, and you're trying to ignore the devil, or you're always blaming something on the devil, talking about the devil is busy and, all that stuff. So for some of you, I feel like that or one of you, I don't know, I just kind of feel like that same-sex story belongs to someone. But others of you, I feel like this is talking about some sort of someone that is trying to come back around, someone from your past. And, you know, they're telling you that, you know, we're not finished. It's not over. And truthfully, you know, maybe it's not over. Not meaning that you have to be in a relationship with someone, but just the fact that maybe there needs to be some sort of closure. Maybe one person owes the other person an apology. Maybe someone had been hiding the truth about something in regards to paternity. I don't know. I just kind of feel like there's a need to maybe listen to what someone is saying or has to say. Doesn't mean that you have to be in a relationship with this person, but you know, I don't know. I just kind of feel like maybe you need to listen to what they have to say, because I'm also getting that this person might be a reflection of you. A reflection of something that you've buried deep within your subconscious here. Speaking of, I feel for some of you, you might be having some sort of spiritual awakening, or you might be having some sort of realization in regards to a gift you can have, like if you are clairvoyant, or if you are an empath, if you're a medium, if you're psychic, whatever. It's like some of you could be coming to grips with this. And then as a child, you were told that that was the devil's work, or, you know, something evil. So some of you might be ignoring a spiritual gift that you have because of previous beliefs. There's a need for you to break down, you know, that mindset. It needs to be restructured, and you may even have a tower moment, or maybe you've already had some sort of tower moment here. Now, also, I know we just had the eclipse. I feel that more secrets are on the way out, especially when Moon moves into Pisces. So I feel that some sort of secrets may be coming out. If someone is hiding how they feel, someone is deeply in love with the other person. The downside about that part is that I'm seeing it as temptation, because somebody is in a relationship and they are viewing you as temptation, or you're viewing this other person as temptation. You're trying not to focus on them. You're trying to focus on your relationship here, but this person is appearing to you. Maybe you've been dreaming about them, and then they actually come into your life, and you're like, oh my God, like I really need to stay away from this person because I'm trying to focus on what I have here. And see, here on the other side, we have somebody who's in a relationship, they're in love, and so they're trying to remain loyal to this person. They're taking everything that they have to fight off this temptation, because see, they have put the devil in here too. So this is definitely maybe having to control your desires or your lust here. I'm also getting some sort of age difference for some of you. That may be another reason why you could be trying to ignore someone, because they're way too young. Maybe you're like, I have no business getting involved with someone that much younger. So for some of you, I feel like maybe you're trying to ignore that, or ignore this person, even though you have a deep emotional connection or bond with this person. Also, for somebody, I feel that you've had a past life with someone. Like in a past life, you guys had a family together. And so in this life, maybe something ended tragically, because there is a fear of reconnecting with this person. I feel like there's a need to pick up where things left off in your previous life. Maybe things ended abruptly, and maybe subconsciously you have a fear of them being taken away from you again. Fearing that this person is going to abandon you in this life, or fearing that your your love life, or something is going to end tragically the way it did in the previous life, and you're like, I don't know why I'm so afraid of dealing with this person or being with this person. But it's because of those deep subconscious fears that you need to just really face and deal with and handle. I also feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with like paranoia, anxiety, or you could be an empath and not realize it. And you confuse the emotions of all the people around you for your own. Like these aren't your emotions. Other people are projecting their emotions onto you, and you are very sensitive and can feel it. And so you adopt them as your own, but it's not really your feelings. But it confuses you because you're like, I don't know, whose feelings these are. Am I really sad, or is someone else around me sad? You could be one of those empaths that feel disasters before they happen, like before tornadoes hit or before some sort of catastrophic event happens. You're the type of person that gets like extreme severe headaches, or dizzy spells or something like that, and you don't realize that you are in tune with nature, that you're able to pick up on disaster before it happens. So for some of you, you might be trying to turn off a gift or trying to ignore a gift instead of just embracing it. I feel like there's a need for you to just embrace it instead of fighting from this gift or trying to hide from it. So I am starting to see like a lot of intuitive energy in here as well. I also pick up that you are connected to someone that you have not just physical attraction and chemistry with, but it's also spiritual or telepathic. You guys are always forever dreaming about each other and thinking about each other around the same time. If you are single, whatever you're desiring, I feel like the Ten of Cups usually is about some sort of emotional fulfillment, but it looks like it's far away. It looks like it hasn't happened yet, but at the same time, you can feel something getting ready to happen in your heart. You're like, I just know it. I can taste it. Like this person is coming into my life, or my soulmate, my companion. They're coming into my life, and I feel that you are right about that. At this point, just don't fight against whatever's happening. Just go with the flow of things and allow everything to unfold the way it should. But I see that you are being very, very intuitive for the next couple of weeks here. Also, some of you, if you're in a relationship, I'm seeing that something could be long distance, and somebody is asking the other person to please be faithful to them or be loyal, or you're hoping that they're being loyal to you because you guys haven't seen each other in 2, 3, 4 months. And you're starting to wonder, like, are they able to control themselves? Would they really be able to stay loyal to me? Is there a need for me to be more realistic? So I feel that those of you that are in some sort of long distance relationship, there may be some sort of anxiety as to whether or not this person is remaining loyal to you. Even though this person may very well be faced with temptation, I feel that they are trying to ignore any type of seduction that is coming into their lives. I definitely feel like someone is trying to be seduced, even if you're like, trying to mind your own business. I feel like somebody is flirting with the other person, trying to see if, how far things can get. How far can I go with this person? let me test the waters. So I feel like someone is kind of testing the waters to see if someone is willing to allow themselves to be allured or seduced here. So I definitely feel like she's the seducer. I mean, this can still be a male, even though there's a woman on here, but I get the energy of someone just trying to seduce another person. Come down this path with me, come into the water with me, come do this with me. And maybe it is something in regards to, you know, trying to do something innocent or pretend like something is innocent, but really their intent is to seduce the other person. But this person is really trying to fight that back, and they're like, oh my God, I shouldn't be looking at this person this way. I don't want to look at this person this way. Now, the creepy part that I just picked up is that energy about someone being much younger is kind of weird. It's like you see this person, especially if it's like a friend of the family, and you're like, oh my, you filled out nicely, or you know, somebody is looking at you that way, or your daughter, or this could be you and maybe the much older family friend, and they're like, you filled out so nicely. How old are you now? You know, just kind of on a creepy side. And that can go apply to ladies as well. Hey, I like them younger too, but I do have a limit. So I don't know. It's like maybe someone below your limit is trying to attract you or draw you in, or you're like, man, you know, if only you had at least 5 more years on you, you know. So I don't know, you might be in some sort of predicament like that. All right, so that is all that I have for Venus in Cancer. Hope it resonated. Please feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Many blessings to you.